And welcome back. We're joined now by Austin Zarda, the beloved city clerk for the city of Rhinelander. Thanks for coming on the show this morning.
Yeah,
we really
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So election is right around the corner on Tuesday.
Like almost pretty much here.
Exactly. And with that, people should be aware of how to vote properly. So with the election on Tuesday, what's the first step? How do you start getting registered to vote?
So I would definitely check if you're not already registered. Make sure you bring both a photo ID as well as a proof of residence. So that could be a utility bill, a bank statement, or if your driver's license shows your current address, that's all you'll need to bring. But if you are registered to vote, I still would recommend to check to make sure that you're registered to vote and you're all good to go. And you can check that at myvote.wi.gov.
So when you go into vote, is there like a place that you can register there too, or do you have to like go somewhere else beforehand?
Yep, so right at the polling place here in the city of Rhinelander, we will have a voter registration table right when you walk in. So if you aren't registered to vote or you want to make sure you are, you can stop at that table and check.
Well, fantastic. So for Rhinelander, where would people want to go if they wanted to vote?
So if you live within the city limits of Rhinelander, your polling place is going to be the Hodag Dome right behind the high school and the junior high.
Nice. And then I know early voting today is the last day to do that, correct?
Yep.
Can you give us a little more information on that?
Yeah, so if you want to skip the lines, come to meet me or my deputy clerk here at City Hall. It's at 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. today. I highly recommend it. You never know what might come up on Tuesday, so might as well get it done with now.
And I've heard that there's already been some voting. What are we looking at already for votings cast?
So in the city of Rhinelander, we've actually had already 650 plus people have already voted. So that's a mix between people who voted absentee or have came into City Hall to vote early.
Nice. And then even with early voting ending today, is there anywhere people can go like tomorrow or Monday to go register?
So you are able to register online. But I highly recommend you can bring all that stuff on election day and you can register right there and get it taken care of.
All right. And for people looking, maybe to squeeze in voting between work or maybe on a break or lunch, how long do you anticipate it taking for someone to come in, cast their vote, and then get back to work?
So, I mean, it definitely depends. If you come right around lunch or right after work, it definitely is a little bit busier. But we have a great team of poll workers that get everyone through quickly and efficiently.
So you've had a pretty decent turnout. Has it been like getting like really busy like on certain days, or like are you expecting today to be like really busy since the last day of early voting?
Yeah, I definitely expect a lot of people to come in today, and it's been great to see. We have tons of young voters and new people to the area that are coming to register to vote and cast their ballot.
And to make sure there wasn't any voter fraud, I understand that you had some practice testing for the equipment yesterday.
Yep, so we are statutorily required by the state to test our voting machines beforehand, make sure that the numbers are zeroed out, check the machines, make sure everything's ready to go. So when folks come to vote at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, we are ready and set.
Well,
beautiful. So yeah, you just said they open 7 a.m. on Tuesday. How long are you going to be open on Tuesday for people to come in on election day?
So the polls open at 7 a.m. and they close at 8 p.m. But if you are in line in the Hodag Dome by 8 p.m., you'll be able to cast your ballot.
Great. And after the polls are closed and everyone's funneled out from the dome, how long before the votes are going to be counted and recorded then with results?
So we have a fantastic team. We get through our vote counts very quickly here in the city of Rhinelander.
There we go.
And knowing it's going to be a much larger election, I can't say for certain, but all of those results for all the townships and the cities in Oneida County will be posted on the Oneida County Clerk's website to check it out.
Fantastic. Well, that's great to know, so people know where to go, when to go. You can certainly register early, encouraged to maybe, makes your trip a little quicker, and then the results will be out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where can people go? Like, what's the website to register? Where can people just go for more information to maybe get a little more information on this?
Yeah, so the state website is myvote.wi.gov. You can check exactly what's going to be on your ballot. You can check to make sure you're registered, and you can see any information on your polling place, or really it has every bit of information you might need to vote.
Well, fantastic, Austin. Well, is this going to be the larger elections now that you've been our city clerk here in Rhinelander that you've been doing?
Yep, so this is going to be my third election, definitely the largest, but I'm really excited to see everybody here in town and cast their ballot.
Very exciting.
Yeah, so you definitely have a very interesting position. So I hope all goes well. Everyone gets out there to vote, and it's very secure and great time to do it.
Yeah, excited
so thank
to see
you so
everyone.
much for joining us
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes, and then coming up, we have What's Trending